here's Brody Brazil.
I'm here to bring you 5 truths about the Neumann U87Ai microphone. This is one that I've used now for more than a year, almost every day. Feel like I've got a pretty good grip on it, and now I want to share what it's all about if you ultimately pick it up. But before I get into that, can I just say, if you like this type of content, consider subscribing to the channel. I'm trying to grow and build out this platform, and to do that, I need you to subscribe. Also, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. That'll help recommend it to others here on YouTube. Okay, so 5 truths about this Neumann U87Ai. Number 1, I know a lot of people are going to buy this thinking it's an upgrade, it's the next logical choice. They want to make the ultimate splash by going from an SM7B or an RE20 to this. But the point is, as a condenser, like a lot of them, but especially this one, it will not do well in an untreated space. I'm using this microphone in a room that's been specifically designed acoustically. It's got that in mind. If you think that the microphone alone is going to fix your sound because of a bad space, it absolutely will not. In fact, I think this microphone might make it worse. If you get this microphone with a bad acoustically treated room, you're going to end up fixing up that room over time, or you're going to end up not keeping this microphone. It's sensitive. It hears a lot. In fact, it hears everything. And that's the point. You need a room as well as a preamp to go along with this very high caliber microphone. Next truth about the Neumann U87Ai. You will notice how flat this microphone sounds. Maybe to a fault. Quite honestly, if I take off all the processing on this mic right now, I don't really like how my voice sounds. Nasally, boxy. So if you're not going to put an EQ to this mic, I don't know if it's the one for you. Conversely, if you're recording on it and you're listening to yourself flat, yeah, you're probably not going to like it. You're going to say, what's wrong with this thing? But that's what makes the U87Ai so great. It comes in recorded so flat, or it comes into your processing so flat, that everything you do from an EQ sense is really going to hit harder, and it's going to have a bigger impact. You want to come in with that blank canvas, that fresh slate in terms of the frequency response curve, and this thing is super flat. So you can alter it as much as you want in post-processing. Just know that if you record it dry, it's going to be really, really flat, and you're going to hear that. Truth number 3 of 5 about the Neumann U87Ai, it is similar yet smoother than the TLM-103, especially on the edges. What am I talking about? The highest of highs and the lowest of low frequencies. These microphones are similar. I have both. I've used both extensively. I love both of these. I highly recommend both of these for whatever your project is and whatever your budget is. These 2 microphones are very similar. There's no doubt about it. They kind of belong in the same family, in the same conversation, and they largely have a similar design from the outside. Internally, they're different, but I digress. The point is, the end result of these 2 microphones is similar. What I think you get in the U87 that you don't get in the 103 is the highs are not as intense. They're smoother on this microphone. Same thing with the lows. They are very much pronounced on the 103, but they're just a little bit more smooth here on the U87Ai. So, can you get a very similar end result from the 103? Yes, you can. But this one has a little bit of edge just in terms of smoothness. I also want to share another truth about the U87Ai. The best shock mount is actually not the Neumann version for me. Now, I had it, I purchased it, I tried it, I ended up returning it. The one I like is the Rycote Invision Studio model. That's the one you're seeing right here. It holds the mic fine. It's not in my way while I'm talking into it. The other one, the Neumann, it's metal. It comes out to like here. I mean, there's a large space around it. If you really wanted to get it and close talk it, the shock mount actually makes it hard to do. The Neumann shock mount is also $400, I want to say, for this microphone. And this one from Rycote, still expensive. I think it's $79. But this one does the trick way better. There's no wires on it. There's none of those bungee type cords that help hold the mount straight and help prevent it from being bumped and making mic noises. So I'm here to say that when you invest in this mic, get the Rycote shock mount if these things are important to you. And last but not least, well, most importantly here, the Neumann U87Ai might be your last microphone purchase. Why do I say that? Because now that I've had this in the past year and a half, I've seen other things come out. I've seen other products and mics come out. And before I had this microphone, I would be curious in a lot of the other offerings. Is it something worth exploring? Is it worth an upgrade? Is it worth a trial? But once you have the U87Ai, which has been one of the top industry standards for decades, you understand that nothing that comes along new is really going to challenge this. Yes, you're going to spend a lot to get this microphone, but yes, at the same time, it could be the last one you ever get so that you don't end up buying $200 here, $400 there, $700 here or there. You get this one and you're probably done because you understand what it would take for something to compete with this. I mean, first off, it would have to come out with a lot of hype. It would have to be battle tested over years and decades, and I don't see anything like that happening soon. So I say it with a lot of confidence that if you get this microphone, it very well may be, for voiceover and for a lot of different applications, it very well may be the last one you ever buy. So there you have it, 5 truths about the Neumann U87Ai.